Well, hi everybody, Mindy here, and today is day 2 of week 3 of the live trial of the EA that I'm developing, where I'm running it in a live account side by side with a demo account to see the differences in the two accounts and how it performs, because I think the only way we're ever going to have a true picture of how an EA performs is to run it in a live account. So that's what we're doing. And as I told you guys yesterday, I'm actually on holiday this week, so I have the EA set up to do its thing, and I haven't spent much time checking in on it or anything like that. I did, though, today check in on it a couple of times, and I did close these 2 trades manually. The reason I did is they were just starting to go underwater, and I thought, why let a good trade go bad? So I closed them right before I could tell the market was turning and they weren't going to get any better, so I just plucked them off right then. Now had I let them sit long enough, they would have gotten better, right, eventually, but that wasn't the case. I just popped them out. I did not do anything at all to manipulate the demo account. But you see, again today we got a very small number of trades that closed and a very disappointing pip count as far as our total profit that we booked. But the thing about today was, when we go to the account history, what we see is that all of the trades are pretty much still intact, all the ones that we've had for quite a while. Now the balance again today is higher than it's been running, actually, because we're right after the close of the trading day. But you do notice that this is down a little lower than it was showing yesterday, and that's because today, as some of these old trades that are not hedged start coming back into profitable territory, what that's doing is it's making the PL come down considerably. So the PL today's been running about $150 less all day long than it was running yesterday, and that's just due to a few trades in here that were fixer trades that were not hedged. So anyway, that's the update for today. Another very, very slow day. But when we're looking at the account history and the number of trades that the EA is producing, this is entirely a result of how I have made the settings, because what I've been doing is each weekend I've been going in and trying to fine-tune the settings to figure out how loose to make the settings to let it take a lot of trades, but keeping it tight enough that it doesn't take a lot of bad trades that need to be hedged, right? And it's kind of a fine line between the two. And so I think what I did is I obviously have maybe set a few of the parameters a little too tight again this week, because we're not getting enough trades as far as what I think it should get. But the good news is for this week is we have had no new hedges this week at all. So 2 days in, yesterday we didn't get very many trades at all, but the market was really slow. Today the market was active enough that we should have had considerably more trades than we do have, but it's just a matter of having the proper settings. But the good news of this week so far is that for this week we have had no new hedges happen. See, and the way that we know that is I have all of these trades organized by their entry time and date, and that we can see that all of the trades that came in today is the 15th of May, came out because there are no open positions for the date of May 15th or May 14th, or May 10th or 11th. In the live account, the last time we had a hedge go in was on May 9th. So that's a good thing. On the demo account, The last hedge that we had that went in was on May 11th, and currently the demo account has picked up 2 trades today that have yet to close, but they're not underwater enough to have a hedge on them, and they're not profitable enough yet to have a stop on them. So anyway, that's the deal with the number of trades that we're getting, but the accounts are looking just a little bit better naturally. I've done nothing to manipulate the trades at all, and I won't. So anyway, we'll see where we're at by Friday, but I'm still hoping that a lot of these fixer trades will come into play this week, and I think that they should. Today it got close to a lot of the fixers, and just as a matter of time until the fixer trades will pick up, and then we'll be able to close off a lot of these hedged pairs, and eventually all of them. So anyway, that's the situation for today. And today is day 2 of the 3rd week of the live trial. And as you know, I'm on holiday, so I'm just checking in and out with it occasionally throughout the day. And so I'll see you again tomorrow. And if you'd like more information on trading Forex and my trading methodology, which is to trade Forex ultimately without taking losses, because just because you have a negative number in the PL column does not mean that you are losing money. It means you are using your usable margin or free margin to manage your trades. Okay, in Forex, there's no such thing as losing money in Forex unless you book a trade at a negative number. And as you can see, we're not booking these trades at negative numbers, because what we're doing before we close any trade for a negative number, we find a way to compensate totally for that trade. And while that trade is working, it's offset at a reasonable amount. So what we see is some of these trades are like negative $150. Let me sort them by symbol so that you can see it better. But here up at the top, we have an AUD and ZD trade that's $103 underwater. But I also have another AUD and ZD trade that's $86 profitable. So what that means is that really between the combination of the 2 trades, there's only about a $20 difference, right? So that's no big deal at all. And it's very easy to find a situation where you can find a 3rd trade to put in that mix with these 2, that you can ultimately close all 3 of them profitably, or in a worst case scenario, you can close 2 of them profitably and 1 as a loss, but the combination of the 3 trades overall would be profitable. So anyway, that's what I do, and I'll teach you how to do it if you'd like to learn. Just go to my website, www.mindyyost.com, and check out my website, my workshops, and my mentoring programs. And other than that, I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.